Hey, what's up neighbors? AA Flare here, bringing you another Destiny video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Queenbreakers Bow Exotic Fusion / Sniper Rifle. To get this weapon, you must complete the exotic bounty, the Elder Cipher. For information on the Elder Cipher and how to complete it, check out my other video about this subject, linked in the description below. The Queenbreakers Bow is an exotic fusion / sniper rifle. It can hold a whopping 82 rounds in reserve, the most of any sniper or fusion rifle in the game except for the Mytho class. It also holds 6 shots in the magazine. The range is relatively low for a sniper rifle, the damage dropping off at a pretty close distance. The impact and charge rate can change with the 2 scopes given to you. The marksman sight gives you a higher impact at the cost of a longer charge rate and reload speed. And the combat sights do the complete opposite of the marksman sights, giving the bow a faster charge rate and reload speed at the cost of lower impact. It also gives you a lower zoom. But also the reload speed is not affected, even though it shows that it is affected. Like I said before, the impact alters depending on the scope being used. In PvE, against level 32 enemies, the Queenbreakers Bow with the marksman scope does 1,313 damage to the body and 3,937 damage to the head on non-major enemies, usually resulting in a one-shot kill to the head. Against major enemies, the bow with the marksman sights does around 1,313 to the body and 1,969 to the head. The bow also one-shots any arc shield of any enemy, no matter the scope. With the combat sights, the bow does 1,166 damage to the body and 3,497 damage to the head on non-major enemies. Against majors, the bow does 1,166 to the body and 1,749 damage to the head. This means the marksman sights adds around 11% more damage than the combat sights on all enemies. The charge rate on the marksman scope is around 1.1 seconds, and the charge rate on the combat sight is around 0.92 seconds. This means that the combat scope has around 11% faster fire rate. The choice between these 2 scopes are entirely up to you and your way of playing the game, which means if you're more of an aggressive player, well, I guess you really shouldn't be using a sniper rifle, but if you want to use a sniper, run with the combat sights. If you want to play more passive or from a distance, or want to do more damage, you can run the marksman sights because that's pretty much what they are made for. Alright, now let's get into these perks. The Queenbreakers Bow does arc damage, replicating what it does in-game by the Vandals, the Fallen Vandals. Their line rifle does arc damage. Is supposed to be like a line rifle, so it does arc damage. And the 2 sights that I've already said, marksman and combat sights, which do pretty much, I've already explained it. Anyway, into the first perk, we have Hipfire. The Hipfire perk is actually pretty good on this weapon, allowing you to easily kill enemies who get too close by hip-firing them. In the middle tier, we have Single Point Sling. This allows you to switch weapons faster from 0.9 seconds instead of the usual 1.13 seconds. This also allows you to move slightly faster whilst aiming. The next choice that we have is Flared Magwell. Flared Magwell increases the reload speed from 1.3 seconds to around 1.15 seconds. The difference isn't really noticeable, but it's there. The perk I recommend using is Send It, giving it the weapon a little extra range and also gives it more aim assists on top of the base 80 of 100 aim assists that it already has. The final perk is Hidden Hand. This maximizes the aim assist on the bow, making it really easy to hit target. In PvE, the bow excels at being a really good sniper rifle at having an incredible large amount of ammo. You'll probably want to use the marksman sights since damage is more favorable over high charge rate, but that is once again entirely up to you. The bow, however, does not do that much damage compared to most top tier sniper rifles like the Icebreaker, Black Hammer, or Aphrodite's Spear. Sure, it can take out Drags, Vandals, Acolytes, Goblins, etc. In one shot, but that's not really what a sniper is made for. A sniper is used to do a large amount of damage to an enemy in a relatively short amount of time. The Queenbreakers Bow, however, has the ability of a fusion rifle, rather, where taking down an enemy shield is what it's made for. However, you can just use a legendary fusion rifle to do the exact same job. This means that although the Queenbreakers Bow is a really cool weapon, its performance in PvE is rather average and not that great, so you're better off using your exotic slot on something like Hawkmoon, Mythoclast, Icebreaker, Invective, or the Yellowhorn. In PvP, the bow is like all snipers, dealing a one-shot blow to the head and a two-shot to the body. This means that the combat sights are much more suited for the Crucible over the marksman sights. With the bow, because of its extremely high aim assist, you will find it really easy to hit targets in the head. This makes it a really good sniper for those beginning to use sniper rifles in the Crucible. However, you may find yourself being outgunned by other snipers because of their higher charge rate, or rather, not having a charge rate at all. So that may put you at a slight disadvantage. In conclusion, the Queenbreakers Bow is an extremely fun gun to use, and although its PvE capabilities fall short, its abilities in PvP are amazing. If you're having trouble choosing which Elder Cipher weapon you want, I really recommend this one or the Lord of Wolves, these being the better of the three exotics. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe for future Destiny content. My name is AA Flare. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.